Boo is being a big baby today. He just wants me to pet him and rub his belly.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Okay, so I just performed a bit of an interesting experiment. So Stella was in the hallway, and Boo was in his room with the gates, and he walked over to the gates from inside the room and he sat down by the gates. And Stella was right there. And Stella looked at me as if to say, I own you, like you're mine, you're not his. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I stood right here. I stood right here where I am right now outside of Boo's door. And I said, if Stella really feels that way, she's going to get up from where she was sitting on the other end of the hallway, and she's going to come over to me and she's going to rub against my legs, because that's what cats do when they want to like claim ownership. And after she sat down for like, I would say about 30 seconds, that's exactly what she did. She walked over to me right in front of Boo's door and rubbed all around my legs and wanted me to pet her. All right in front of Boo's door. I mean, that was like a total display of, you know, you're mine and you're not his. And here she is now. She just came back. What I then did was I said, okay, Stella, I want to perform a little bit of an experiment. And then I opened the gates to Boo's room, and I wanted to see what would happen when I did that. And Stella walked away into the kitchen. And Boo came out of his room. Right now he's in the living room. Stella followed me in the living room. Be nice, boys. Be nice, boys. There's Stella. Okay, I just took out the container of crunchies, and I have not really been giving the cats much crunchies. I cut back on the crunchies since I found that vomit in Boo's room. And so right now, he's been a good boy. He's going to get some crunchies. And Simba's right here. Simba's going to get some crunchies. So I just find it really interesting that Stella's issues are ownership issues of me. So Stella is saying that, you know, back off because I'm her human. But Stella needs to realize that I could be the human to more than one cat. Stella! The cats are just about to eat their breakfast, which is the Nature's Variety Instinct Raw Chicken Bites and the Primal Raw Rabbit Nuggets. Right, guys? Splash, go eat your food. All three of the cats are eating their food. I just got out of the shower and Boo is being a big baby today. He just wants me to pet him and rub his belly and pet him. He smells the soap. I've been using Thieves Blend. Normally I use the frankincense and myrrh soap, but I had a bar of Thieves Blend soap that was purchased at a festival, and I wanted to use it because over the past few weeks I've just been starting to feel run down, and if you're not familiar with Thieves Blend is a blend of essential oils that helps to ward off colds and sicknesses. It's good against germs, and it may even help boost the immune system. There are all kinds of stories about Thieves Blend, and one of the reasons why it's called Thieves Blend is because it was used by thieves during the Black Plague or the bubonic plague, and the thieves who used it did not get sick. Meanwhile, most of the general population did. Now, whether that's a wives' tale or what, there are some interesting stories out there and interesting uses and aspects of Thieves Blend of essential oils. So anyway, that is the soap that I've been using for the past few weeks. I'm almost done with that bar of soap, but the cats seem to like it also. I prefer frankincense and myrrh, but the Thieves Blend is a nice change during the winter because it smells heavily of like cinnamon and warming spices, so I'm not really a fan of it in warmer months. But since it's still been freezing cold here, it's been nice to use. Okay, Boo. Boo wants me to just sit here and pet him all day. But I have a lot of things I want to do today, Boo. There's a lot of things to do today, Boo. Like, we have to clean out all the litter boxes and put all fresh litter in the litter boxes, right, Boo? We need to vacuum the floors because there's all kinds of cardboard on the floors for the scratching stuff. You don't want the tummy? No tummy rubs? No tummy rubs? Okay. You just want to lay here? No? No pets? You just want to lay here? You're kind of looking like a panther right now. Okay. We got a lot to do today. We got a lot to do today, boo. "11:23 a.m. Simba! Simba! You just ruined my photo!" All three cats were laying in the round cat beds on the sofa. All three of them. I came downstairs because I need to clean out the litter boxes. And I said, oh my gosh, it's so cute. All three cats are in the cat beds together. So I went upstairs to get the camera. And I came back down. And Simba's not in the cat bed anymore. Stella's not in the cat bed anymore. But Splash is still in the cat bed. Splash loves those cat beds. I'm still cleaning out litter boxes. I'm on my third litter box. Stella has decided she needs to use the first one already. Like, she couldn't wait. She had to use the first one. It's 1:35 p.m. I just looked out the window and I saw Hydrox walking across the patio. He's been hanging out by the house today. He was lying in the sun a little while ago. I gave him half a can of food and some fresh water. And it looks like he just wandered over to eat it. Tonight the cats are all getting crunchy mice. There's one of the crunchy mice. There's another crunchy mouse. And there's a crunchy mouse. Boo just got a crunchy mouse also, but this is like... Boo just got a crunchy mouse also, and this is like the first time. Boo's not really interested in his crunchies. Okay, now he is. Eat your crunchies, Boo. Just don't eat them too fast. Look at this. Here's Stella and here's Boo. Oh my gosh, they're like hanging out together.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Boo. Boo said good morning to Simba. Come on, everybody. We're having another crunchy party in Boo's room. Let's go. Boo's ready to give crunchies to everybody. Crunchies to everyone. Simba is the only cat brave enough to come into Boo's room. Oh, maybe Splash. Do you see Splash in the door? There's Splash. Maybe Splash will come in. You guys gonna get some crunchies? We're having a crunchy party in Boo's room. Nobody wants to eat on the party platter with Boo. I put crunchies on the tray for Stella. She didn't want to eat them, so Boo came in to eat them. Come on, Stella, come here. Come here. Ready to eat your breakfast, Stella? They're eating a little bit late today because I slept in for a little while. Stella's looking for food, so I just gave her Boo's plate of food. And she's eating it. Now she's growling at Simba. She's saying, don't go near my food. But she's eating it in the kitchen, which is big for Stella. I mean, that's good for her. But it's because she's really hungry, because it's a little bit late for them to be eating. But maybe this is a tool I could use. Feed them later, and maybe they would all eat together. Here comes Boo. I just gave Boo a plate of food not too far from Stella. I just put a few crunchies in both of the plates. And Boo came over to eat the other plate, and Stella is eating out of her plate. And I think this is huge right now. They're both eating breakfast within 2 feet of each other in the kitchen. And so far, Stella has not swatted at Boo. She's not growled. She's not hissed at Boo. I mean, she growled a little bit at Simba. But so far, the two of them are eating pretty peacefully. Stella just growled at Boo. Both Boo and Stella were under the kitchen table, and I thought at any minute Stella might freak out at him, so I came downstairs with a plate of her food, because I knew she'd follow me, because that's what she does. Anytime I come downstairs, no matter what, she always follows me down. And that's the plate of food. And this is Boo's food. I am going to put it in his room. It's 1:30 p.m. This is how Simba is sleeping. How's that comfortable, Simba? Simba's sleeping in this cat tower. Boo is in his cat tower. And Stella and Splash are in the round beds downstairs. It's about 3:30 p.m. I came outside to give Hydrox some food. It is really cold today. Like, it's only like 38 degrees out. It is so cold. I just spent $109 on 3 bags of raw cat food. This is 9 pounds in total of raw cat food. And this is the rabbit formula that they have been eating. I know that they really like this formula. This is the pheasant formula, which they've never had. And this is the venison formula, which they've never had. I have also never seen these two flavors in a store before. The first time I saw the rabbit flavor in a store before was about 2 weeks ago when I purchased the bag that they've been eating, and they really enjoy it. And today, I saw these two flavors for the first time. I actually had special ordered the pheasant flavor because I thought they'd like to try it since they do love chicken and turkey so much, but they never called me back. Like, the store said that they'd special order it for me, and then they took my name and number down and they would call me back, and they never did. So I was a little bit disappointed with that, but I was happy when I went there and I saw that their raw food freezer was stocked up. So I bought that. Then I also bought this, the venison formula. In the excitement of seeing new flavors there, I picked it up and I was like, oh, this is great. The cats are going to try it. But as I was driving home, I realized, you know, venison is deer. And I really don't think it's biologically appropriate for feral cats to be eating deer. I just don't think in nature cats are going to be bringing down a deer. Obviously, like, large cats would, but we're not talking about large cats. We're talking about, you know, regular domestic cats. And, yeah, they don't hunt deer. So, I don't think this is biologically appropriate, but I am also not going to return it. What I'm going to do is I will feed this to them just out of curiosity to see if they like it. And hopefully they will, because these were all very expensive. The venison was $32.99, the rabbit was $33.99, and the pheasant was $34.99. All real expensive for bags of cat food. The bag of turkey formula that I had been buying for them previously was only $23.99, so that was a lot cheaper. Yeah, so I'm excited for them to try these new formulas. I'm going to put all these bags in the freezer. I normally would have also purchased a bag of the Nature's Variety Instinct raw chicken bites, but they didn't have any. Like, they had 4 of the small bags in their freezer, but they were all like blown up and filled with air, which we know that means the food inside has started to decompose and it's no longer good. So if you guys are buying raw food, don't buy it in the bag that's like all puffed out with air. That's not good. Like, that's the solid. This is all food. And again, you also don't want, when it's solid food, you don't want like one solid mass of food. You always want to squeeze the bag and make sure that all of the nuggets or the bites are separate. So you don't want a bag that's full of air. So if it's all puffy, don't buy it. And if you feel it and it's just like one solid mass of food, don't buy it that way either. So yeah, this is the first time in a long time they haven't had any of the Nature's Variety Instinct food. So that's another little experiment. How are they going to do just on Primal alone? We shall see. Right now it's 6:30 p.m. and Stella has woke up from her long nap today, and she has come upstairs. And Boo has woke up from his nap also. It seems like all the cats have woken up from their naps. She doesn't like me talking about Boo. And right now I'm going to let him out of his room. And I'll let them both be on free roam together. Because actually right now Stella, Splash, and Simba should be downstairs. But I'll let them all hang out. We'll see what happens. And hopefully it'll go well. You're a good girl, Stella. You're a good girl. Hello, Boo. Be nice. Be nice to each other, Boo. Okay, suddenly we have all 4 cats here. And I did not plan on giving anyone crunchies, but I think they're all probably waiting on crunchies, right, Stella? Notice how Stella has kind of pushed her way up front and center. And Splash is here also. He's about a few feet behind Simba. Stella, you be a good girl, okay? You be nice. I could feel tension in her. She's tense. And I just remembered something. I bought the cats a present from Catsbury Park, and I got them these peacock feathers for 2 reasons. First reason was that it was one of the only things I saw there that the cats did not already have. They were $1 each, and the cats love feathers, like Boo loves feathers, and I know the cats like to play with wand toys and stuff, so I thought it would be interesting. I mean, look at Stella. Stella's like already all over it. And here's Boo. Poor Boo. It's okay, Boo. I only bought 2. Because I figured Boo would like one and then the other cats would like one. I did not buy 4 because I didn't think they each needed their own peacock feather. Like, I thought they could play together like this, kind of. But we'll see. We'll see. They really like them. I'm surprised. Boo. And we know how much Boo loves feathers. Like, Boo loves feathers. So maybe I could get them all to play with the peacock feather together. Okay, so the bad thing about these peacock feathers is that they're very delicate, and like right here, this already snapped. Like, do you see how it's like snapped? I mean, it's still holding on. It might break, but these cats don't really play delicate. Yeah, like it's already bent. Like, it's very easily bent. Now that I know the cats really like these, if I saw them again, I would buy more. She won't let me pull it at all. Like, she's totally laying on this peacock feather. I can't even pull it. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Fanning the queen. I'm fanning the queen. Even Splash is playing with the peacock feather. They like the side with the blue eye better. Right now I have a peacock feather in each hand. One I'm playing with Splash, and I'm playing with Boo. Splash tired? Are you done with the peacock? Oh, Boo wanted to get it. Boo said, I'm getting that peacock feather. Yep, there goes that one. Yep. Boo just crushed that one. Like, he is totally destroying it. Okay guys, let me show you what's going on here. Oh, it's been so funny. So, Stella's in that corner of the rug. Splash is in that corner of the rug. Boo was right here. And Simba was over there. And now Simba's here because what happened is, like, I'm here on the rug, you know, all the cats were sitting in a circle around me. And I was playing, you know, with these in the middle. I was like, okay, what's going to happen? Who's going to jump in? Sure enough, Simba took like a flying leap into the middle of this rug to play with these peacock feathers. And Boo was sitting right here. He moved back here because he got scared. So like when Simba jumped in the middle of the rug, Boo kind of went into a defensive stance over here, and then he backed up. Okay, this is so cute. So I moved the playhouse over, and I have the two peacock things inside. And Boo's on one side of the playhouse, and Simba's on the other. And so far, they've both been trying to get the peacock feathers through the house, and they've been like cooperating, which is great. So like they're playing together right now. And even when Boo kind of jumps on Simba's side, he hasn't like jumped on him, and there's been no attacking other cats. Right now it's all just hunting the peacock. Even Stella jumped in for a minute. She hissed at Boo and then ran away, but still, like, she forgot about him for a second, and she was going after the peacock also. Boo heard one of the cats using the cardboard scratcher, and then he came running into his room, and it was Splash. Splash is in Boo's room. I don't know if anyone else is in Boo's room. For all I know, there could be cats under the daybed. Hey, be nice, Boo. You're a nice boy, Boo. Boo, we're nice boys, right? He's afraid, yeah. Simba's under the daybed. I don't know, did he run out? It's okay, Boo. You stay with me. You stay here, Boo. It's okay. There's Simba. Okay, Simba. Stella just walked out of Boo's room. I don't know what she was doing in there. Okay, maybe I know. Maybe she was inspecting under the daybed. Okay, I just put some crunchies in the cat digger. I also gave Simba some crunchies on the rug, because I don't think he'll use it while Boo is using the digger. Here comes Stella. Stella's like, what is going on here? Stella, would you like some crunchies? Stella, you want some crunchies? Splash was in the hallway. I just threw some crunchies at him. Stella, eat your crunchies. There's a whole bunch of crunchies by her paws. Stella, eat your crunchies. There's crunchies in the digger, but they're all afraid of eating the crunchies out of the digger. It is mail time. Today I am attempting to open the mail with all 4 cats on free roam at the same time. Like, they're all here with me. Boo's eating some crunchies not too far away from me, and I actually don't even know where the other cats are, but they're not downstairs. So let's open some mail. We normally open small to large, but today we're opening large to small because of the tripod. I won't have to set it up again. So let's open this box first. This is how Amazon packs. Look, this is like half out already. Ooh, what do I see? I see Amazon Basics. Look where the note is. The note is like almost out. It says, "Hi Lucky, this is for Hydrox so he can sleep comfortably too on a patio chair or in or around his apartment, from Kimberly and Tinkerbell." Well, thank you, Kimberly and Tinkerbell. It's very nice of you to send something to Hydrox. I wonder what it could be. Check it out, it's a round pet bed. I guess I would have to put this in Hydrox's apartment under the house, because if I put it on a patio chair, it'll get all like wet from the weather and dirty because birds will poop on it. And if I put it in his apartment, it'll be more protected. I'm not gonna put it in the cat shelter, because I think maybe he would use it more if it's in the apartment. I don't know. I mean, I could put it in the cat shelter, but I don't want to put it on top of the heated pet mat, because the heated pet mat won't work. The cat has to actually lay on the heated pet mat. So, yeah, maybe as the weather gets warmer, I'll put this in his apartment. He might like to hang out in it there. Thank you, Kimberly and Tinkerbell. What do we have here? We have something from Sant's Honey Company. We have a magnet that says Sant's Honey Company from Easton, Pennsylvania. That's cool. It says unfiltered raw honey since 1918. Packing unfiltered raw honey since 1918 as the bees intended. Sans is proud to be an established family-owned business offering a rich legacy of commitment to quality for almost a century. Our process is what makes us unique. Unlike the majority of honey sitting on store shelves today, we at Sans do not filter any of our honey, which would remove their natural nutrients. Nor do we add extenders, additives, or anything at all. Every bottle of Sans honey is all genuine, pure honey. Very cool. And we have a 32-ounce bottle of alfalfa honey. I am so excited. I have been craving alfalfa honey for weeks now, and I can't find it in any stores around here. And this is my favorite honey of all time. I love the flavor of alfalfa honey, and I love raw unfiltered honey. Like, that is the best. So thank you so much, Craig. I will definitely be enjoying this. And if anyone is watching this who does not eat a lot of honey, all different kinds of honey have all different kinds of flavors. There were a few years where I did not eat any sugars of any kind unless they came from like fresh fruit or honey. This was the only sweetener that I used for years. I had no maple syrup, no sugars of any kind, nothing except for honey. And that's how I learned about all the different types of honey, how buckwheat honey is, very dark and tastes like molasses, and how chestnut honey is very bitter. And I love alfalfa honey, but for some reason around here it's harder to find. And this will be like really awesome. So thank you so much, Craig. I can't wait to use this. Okay, then we have another package. What do we have here? This box is from Craig Danielson, and we have cat crack. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's what I've been calling the crunchies. This is catnip by Cat Crack. Go crazy for it. It's 1 cup. This is great. I love how it's in like an actual container versus a bag. I think it'll just be easier to dispense out of a container, and then when I'm done with this I could always refill it from catnip from bags. So I'm sure the cats are going to enjoy this. Thank you so much, Craig. The last time the cats had catnip was in the Easter toys from Zoa, so it's been a while, so I'll be giving them some catnip soon. Thanks, Craig. And then what do we have here? This is a Swarovski box. It's a Swarovski crystal. Oops. It's Hello Kitty with a suitcase with like a little, do you see that? Like a little carry-on suitcase. That is so cute, and look how sparkly that is. I know the video never really does it justice, but can you see that? It's so cute. It's a little Hello Kitty. Thanks so much for sending this, Craig. That was very nice of you. I am going to put it with the other cats, and now I have quite a collection. Boo's sitting here watching me. He might be waiting for more crunchies. And I hear someone playing with the turbo scratcher in Boo's room. I don't know who, but somebody. But so far, it's been pretty good. Look, I'm sitting here opening mail and all the cats are behaving. Look what I found. I found 2 cats looking through the packages. This is what goes on behind the scenes of mail time. Oh, maybe they smell the catnip. Yeah. Yep. Simba found the catnip container. I'm not giving them any right now. Okay, now we are moving on to the envelopes, and Simba has decided he wants to stick his nose in what I'm doing. This says, "Hi LF and Lucky Ferals. Just wanted to send this to bless your spring. Sending much love to you and the whole family. Love from Colleen, Felix, and Fanny et al. More soon. Be well." Thank you, Colleen, Felix, and Fanny. Okay, as I am opening this, Simba has decided he wants to use the digger. Boo's just kind of watching him. I hope Boo does not smack him. And there's Splash. It's like the 3 of them. So what I might do is put more crunchies down. We have a feather charm. That's really nice. That can be added to the chain. Thank you, Colleen. We have a photo of Felix. Look how cute Felix is. Almost looks like Stella, just with orange fur instead of gray. We have Fanny. Fanny looks like a fluffy cat. A little bit like Hydrox. And this is Colleen. Thank you so much, Colleen, for sending this wonderful present. I hope you have a great spring also. Right now, all 4 cats are in the room. Boo's sitting next to me on the rug. There's Simba. Stella's by the front door. And Splash was playing with us, but he just walked over towards Stella. Let's hope they continue to be good. Let's open the next envelope. Oh, I thought I was cutting into something, so let me just tear it open. This says, "Dear LF Mom and Kitties, hello. I highly enjoy your videos and look forward to your daily uploads. It's like a kitty soap opera. I wanted to help repay your efforts in taking care of cats and giving them refuge. Often moms of all kinds are forgotten for the care they give to their human, feline, and any other offspring. This is why I enclose a donation of a $25 gift card to Trader Joe's so you can treat yourself to one of their wonderful pre-made meals. Their chicken piccata is awesome. On days you are busy with your feline kids and film editing, as well as getting your feline gang something also. Enjoy and keep up the great work with the ferals. From Marta and the boys, Anton and Riley. Well, thank you so much, Marta. And it's so funny. This is so great that you just sent a Trader Joe's gift card because I was just at Trader Joe's earlier today, and I wish I would have opened the mail earlier, but I'll be back there in a week or two because that's one of the places that I do like to shop. And this will definitely be put to good use, and I do enjoy some of their pre-made meals, especially now that I have the Hot Logic. So sometimes I'll get some pre-made meals from Trader Joe's and I'll pop them in my Hot Logic, and they're a great lunch in my office, or they're a great dinner on days when I don't feel like making dinner. So thank you so much, Marta. We have one last envelope. This is from Michael Clark. It's a donation. He sent a check. So thank you so much, Michael Clark, for helping to support this YouTube channel, the videos, and the cats also. This money will definitely be put to good use on cat supplies and or video supplies, because I am trying to save up for a backup system for all of the computer files. Stella smells the catnip. She's discovered it, and she's just been playing with the container. And we did it, guys. We just filmed a mail time with all 4 cats on free roam together at the same time. And there has been no fights, no growling, no hissing, no bad behavior. I don't want to jinx anything, but it went well. Of course, Crunchies helped. Boo's been occupied with Crunchies and the cat at Digger. Look at this. Here's Stella and here's Boo. Oh my gosh, they're like hanging out together. Of course, no one has had their dinner yet. I don't even know what time it is. It is 7:44 p.m. right now, and they had a late breakfast, so they're most likely going to have a late dinner again because I'm still waiting for the food to defrost. It's been out for a few hours, but for some reason it takes a long time. You're a very brave boy, Boo. Be a good boy, Boo. Just be a good boy, Boo. You a good boy, Boo? That was so big for Boo. Hey, Stella!
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 7:40 a.m. Stella was sitting right here, like she was laying in a little cat loaf position right here near Boo's gate. Now Boo was on his cat tower because I just heard him jump off of his cat tower. But for Stella to be hanging out by Boo's gate in a relaxed position, that's huge. Good morning, Boo. Splash is in the cat tower. He slept there all night because when I went to bed last night, he was still in the cat tower. And in fact, he let me pet him while he was in the cat tower. I was totally shocked. Like, I walked up to him. Normally, he'll let me pet him, but he'll like get up and be nervous. Last night, he let me pet him. He didn't even move. He just like laid there, like totally relaxed, like Simba, in a weird position. And there's Simba in the other cat tower. That's exactly how I left them last night when I went to bed. Simba here, and Splash here. And here's Stella. Stella's saying, when are we eating? She's looking at Boo right now. 8:26 a.m. and Stella was just by Boo's door again. This time she was like sitting right here. Oh, there she is. Hello, Stella. She's also been rubbing against my legs like everywhere I go this morning. I'm just trying to get ready, and once I'm ready, I'm going to play with the cats for a little bit with the peacock feathers. Good morning, Boo. How are you today? All right, I got Stella and Boo both playing with peacock feathers. Well, now Simba took over. Come on, Boo. Boo was smelling Stella's butt. It seems that maybe Stella likes the peacock feather more than she dislikes Boo. Splash wants to play. Boo's looking at the reflection of the peacock feather in the DVD player. Boo just totally bent that peacock feather. He was trying to rip it apart. Stella loves this peacock feather. Boo's sitting here just watching. Boo started tearing this one apart again. I feel like Boo has been watching the other cats and learning how to play from them. Boo says he wants to know what's going on in here, right, Boo? Hello, Boo. Simba's under the daybed. Hello, Boo. Come on. This is Boo's favorite toy. This is a squeaky zebra. I gave this to him when he first came inside. When Boo plays with this toy like every day. I knew he would like it when I gave it to him. Stella. Stella. You want to play with Boo's toy? Sorry, Boo. It's okay, Boo. It's okay. Stella? Okay, guys, we gotta eat breakfast. We had a little bit of playtime. Now it's time for breakfast, okay? Okay, the cats all just came downstairs, and I left the upstairs door open, and there's Boo. He's waiting on the landing. So I'm hoping he stays up there and just watches right now. Simba's been looking at him. Simba's been wanting to jump. Simba's been wanting to run up the stairs. Look at this. Look at this. Boo's coming halfway down and looking. Well, I really don't have time for this, so I hope there's no drama. Maybe I'll take Boo back up. He's coming down, and like all three cats are down here. Stella, Simba, Splash, and here's Boo. Good boy, Boo. What a brave boy you are, Boo. You're a very brave boy, Boo. Be a good boy, Boo. Just be a good boy, Boo. You a good boy, Boo? That was so big for Boo. Hey, Stella! Be good. Boo just went back up the stairs and Simba went with him, but I don't think Simba went to like attack him, but I'm afraid Boo might retaliate. Stella, you don't attack Boo. Stella, Boo was trying so hard to come down here. He was being so brave. You don't attack him like that. You don't smack Boo. Boo was being a good boy. Boo wanted to hang out with you guys. He wanted to see what was going on down here. I want Boo to eat with you guys, Stella. Boo should be eating with you guys. He should not be eating separately from you guys. He should be drinking the same water you guys drink. He should be eating on the same platter as you guys. He should be hanging out with you down here. Why are you being nasty to him, Stella? Stop that. Got it? Stop that. You want to go live somewhere else, Stella? Stella, you want me to give you away so you got to live somewhere else? Is that what you want me to do? Because if you're going to be the one that doesn't behave, maybe I got to give you away. Maybe I got to find you a new home, Stella. Is that what you want? You want me to separate you from your boys? If you keep up with this behavior, Stella, I might have to separate you from your boys. Got it? I might have to make you live somewhere else. Do you want to live somewhere else, Stella? Do you want to go somewhere else? Do you? Simba doesn't want you to go somewhere else. He's saying no. But if you can't behave, Stella, you're going to have to live somewhere else. I can't have this. You have to be nice to Boo. Got it? You have to be nice to Simba and you have to be nice to Splash. Got it? Got it? Stella, do you understand me? Look at me. Stella, look at me. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm telling you? You got to be nice to the cats. You have to be nice to Boo. Boo's watching from upstairs. Boo just came halfway down the steps again. Good boy, Boo. I'm happy if he just sits here while I feed the cats their breakfast. I mean, I'm really running late today, but what are you gonna do? So the cats are getting some new food today. They're only getting Primal Raw nuggets. They're getting the Primal Raw rabbit nuggets, which they have had before and I know they like. They're also getting Primal Raw pheasant nuggets, which they've never had before and I don't know if they like. And they're only getting Primal Raw today, no Nature's Variety, because the store did not have any. I don't know which is which. I don't know which is the red one and which is the other color. I think maybe the rabbit is the redder one, but I could be wrong there. We're gonna taste it and figure it out. We'll see if they finished what's on their plate. This is why we can't have nice things. Boo just broke the peacock feather. I'm so upset. Like, he literally just yanked the end of it and he broke it off. I was playing with him here on the scratch and roll and he totally just broke the peacock feather. I'm very upset about this because the other cats like to play with it also, and Boo just had to break it. Look, Boo, you broke it. You happy with that? You happy, Boo? You broke it. Think I could duct tape it back together? Probably not. Boo broke the peacock feather. See, he always has to be rough. He has to be rough. He's a very strong cat. And he doesn't play gentle sometimes. Look, there he goes again. He's going to try to pull the rest of those feathers off. See? He's not going to be happy until he plucks this peacock feather. Okay, that's it, Boo. You broke it. It is 3:15 p.m. It looks like Boo barely touched his breakfast. And this is what Stella, Splash, and Simba did to their food. It looks like they did not eat much of the pheasant at all either. It's weird how dark it got. It's only been a few hours. Why did it get so dark? Hello, Simba. I'm gonna put some crunchies on the platter. I just put some crunchies on Boo's food, and he's eating it. I'm gonna put some crunchies on theirs food, too. I just looked out the window, and Hydrox is sitting on the patio, and it looks like he wants some food. So I just took out a can of food for him. It's actually the other half of the can from this morning. It's a little cold because it was in the refrigerator. So actually, as I'm saying this, I'm thinking I'm going to go back inside and put some hot water in it to warm it up a little bit. How are you, Hydrox? You're okay? You being a good boy? Or a good girl? You okay, Hydrox? I'm assuming you're a boy because I've never seen you with kittens, right? Ooh, you're stretching. Ooh, that's good. You gonna stretch because you're hungry? You want some food, Hydrox? Okay? I'll give you some food, okay? I just took a toy out to see if Hydrox wanted to play one of those, toys on a string, on a stick, like a wand toy. And when I started shaking it, he started running away. So I said, okay, Hydrox, we'll put it away. And that's how far he got. So I am going to go inside. I'll let him eat. And here he comes. He's walking over to the food. He's eating it. Now, even if he does not eat it, he has dry food in the feeder. Even if he eats neither the wet food I gave him nor the dry food in the feeder, there's plenty of hunting grounds around here for him to eat birds and mice and chipmunks and whatever else is around. There's also other neighbors who I'm pretty sure put out some food for him. I don't know if they put out food for him on a regular basis, but I have seen him in other people's yards. So the downstairs cats ended up eating most of everything. Right, Simba? The cats are getting their dinner. For dinner, they're trying the Primal Raw venison nuggets along with the rabbit nuggets, which I know they like. And I even sprinkled some crunchies on their meal to give them some incentive to eat it. Stella doesn't want to eat her food. It's kind of weird because she's usually the only one eating. Or she's always like the first one eating. I guess she doesn't like venison and rabbit. So here's Boo's food. He got the same thing as the downstairs cats. He got a venison nugget and a rabbit nugget, and I put some crunchies on his for incentive, and I also put some water on his. He barely ate any breakfast. Boo just jumped the gate in his door for the first time. Hello, Splash. Splash, are you ready for crunchies? Are you ready? Are you ready for crunchies? Stella, are you ready for crunchies? Stella, you ready for crunchies? Are you ready? Stella, you ready for crunchies? Crunchies? Splash, are you ready for crunchies? You ready? Splash, you ready for crunchies? Hello, Stella. Splash, are you ready? You ready for crunchies? You want crunchies? Yeah? Look what they do. They come down here and they sit next to where they want the crunchies. They want the crunchies in this activity board, so they sit next to it. I filled up the crunchy board with crunchies. I gave Splash a few crunchies. Stella's gonna eat them also. And Sim has a few crunchies. What are you doing, Boo? You're gonna be a good boy or you're gonna jump the fence? Gonna jump the gate? Or you gonna be a good boy? Which is it? You want crunchies? Ooh, you want some crunchies? You ready for crunchies?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Boo. Boo slept on the cat tower in the living room all night. He was on free roam all night. Right, Boo? Every time Boo looks cute on the bed, I take the camera out and I try to record him, and then he has to move. I don't know why he does that. It's like every single time he's laying adorable, he has to move. Good morning, Stella. I just opened the middle gate and Simba came flying upstairs. Here's Stella. And here's Boo. Come on, Stella. I'm gonna move the gate. You don't have to jump, okay? You could come up like a lady. Stella, you gotta be nice to Boo. Remember, we have an agreement. And what's going on here? Are you saying good morning to each other? Are we being nice? Are we being nice boys? I took out the peacock feathers and Simba's ready to play. But I don't know where Boo and Stella are. Oh, here comes Boo. Hello, Boo. Hello, Boo. Yesterday, Boo broke one of these. This one? Yeah, Boo broke this one. It seems that Simba still likes it, though. Supposedly, they like the eye of the peacock. I was doing a little bit of research into, where can I get another peacock feather? And these are long peacock feathers. And I was reading a bunch of reviews, and it seems some people say that cats are attracted to, like, the eye on the peacock feather. Stella just came over to play. I wonder if she's gonna break this one, like Boo broke the other one. Because Stella and Boo are the savage hunters. Maybe I should use this one. Stella loves digging under scratch and rolls. Like anything that's under a scratch and roll, Stella loves digging it. Boo's just sitting there watching them. And Splash is doing the same thing. I got all three cats in on the action. They all love the peacock feather. I know it's just a matter of minutes, hours, or days until this one's broken also. I gave them the broken piece, like the broken piece with the eye, and they're not playing with it. I wonder if Boo would want to play with it. So Boo is on this scratch and roll, and he's playing with the peacock feather. And Stella is here just a few feet away on this scratch and roll, playing with this peacock feather. And I feel like these peacock feathers could really help with Stella and Boo's relationship. Like, potentially this could be what helps bring them together, because they both love these peacock feathers, and Stella loves them so much she'll even play here like close to Boo while Boo's playing here. Like, Stella's not walking away with an attitude. So the same way that the brush like made huge progress with Boo when he was outside with, like, you know, letting me pet him, I'm thinking these peacock feathers could make huge progress with Stella being more accepting of Boo and vice versa. Because right now Boo's just sitting here watching Stella play, and then he has his own peacock feather. When I don't have the camera in my hand, I have a peacock feather in each hand. And I have him playing with Boo on one side and Stella on the other. But like right now Boo's playing and Stella's just watching. The cats are getting a primal raw rabbit nugget for breakfast and a primal raw pheasant nugget. And Boo, because he was good, he's getting some crunchies on his breakfast. And there's some water in there. Oh my god. Simba! Come on, let's go, Simba. This is not for you. Oh no, look. They knocked the scratcher off of the wall. I am all out of paper platters for the cats, so I'm splitting it up onto 2 round paper plates. I think these are like 10-inch plates. And I think this is going to be a good experiment. I believe these are the rabbit nuggets and these are the pheasant nuggets. I've squashed them all down and I've added some crunchies. I'm going to give these to the cats and let's see if they like one more than the other. So Simba is eating the pheasant and Stella is eating the rabbit. Simba's purring really loud. He's making his nom nom noises. Oh, now Stella has to go taste the pheasant. Now she's going back to the rabbit. Now Simba's eating the rabbit with Stella. I'm waiting for Splash to join them. He let me pet him for a little while. Now he's hanging. Oh, here he comes. You guys can't see him yet, but I see him. There he is. They're all going to eat the rabbit off of one plate, and they're going to leave the pheasant. Maybe they'll eat it later. They definitely liked the venison more than the pheasant. But they seem to like the rabbit more than either of them. They seem to even like the rabbit more than turkey. Because when I gave them turkey nuggets, they weren't too thrilled with those. And they don't really like the chicken and salmon nuggets. I think probably because there's salmon in it. So if I had to like put the primal raw nuggets in an order of preference, of which the cats like the best, I would say rabbit, and then turkey, and then venison, and then pheasant, and then the chicken and salmon. Although the the venison and the turkey. I don't know, that might be switched, but I just don't like the idea of feeding them venison. Okay. I just got in my car. I'm about to go to work. And look. Look. I think that's the one that was Stella's relative. I don't know where it's going, but it looks hungry and it looks like it could use some food, so hopefully... Oh, there it goes. Maybe it'll go to my yard? Oh no, it's in the neighbor's yard. It's really thin. I know you guys can't see it. All I can see is like bushes. Okay guys, you totally missed it because I am multitasking like crazy right now. Boo jumped towards Simba, he didn't jump on him. And what just happened is, so Simba was laying here and Boo was laying here. And Stella walked into the room, she walked up to me, I petted her, and then she literally, like imagine Boo's here, he's laying here, and Stella just walked around Boo and sat down like a foot away from Boo. No hissing, no growling, nothing. Like it was like the three of them were just sitting here hanging out like friends. And of course, you could see how on edge Simba has been because Boo jumped towards him. Boo didn't jump on him, but he jumped towards him. And yeah, so right now Boo's hanging out here. Stella's hanging out here. Simba's in the hallway, and I don't know where Splash is. Splash was here, but I don't know where he went. Okay, so Stella's in the cat tower, and Boo's on the chair. So far, she has not growled or hissed or tried to swat him. Hopefully, she won't. I did have a long talk with her. But Boo does not need to be near her. Boo could be in the cat tower to the left, which is, you know, not near Stella. Either he wants to play with her or he wants to annoy her. Boo, go in the other cat tower. Boo, you could go in the other cat tower, okay? Before I picked him up and I put him in the other cat tower, but he jumped down. Here comes Simba. Simba just came upstairs. Whoop, and Splash too. They were downstairs playing. They both look guilty. They both look like they were up to something. Okay, we just had a standoff in the hallway between Splash and Boo. There it is. There's Boo and Stella in the cat towers at the same time. Now, Stella was laying like that before Boo jumped into the cat tower. She's been laying with her arm out. So now I feel like she's in kind of almost like attack mode, where she's frozen right now. She's in frozen observation of what Boo's gonna do. And she's gonna retaliate based on what he does. You know, like when the cats hover over a crunchy to wait to see what's gonna happen. That's kind of what Stella's doing right now. She's looking at Boo out of the corner of her eyes. She's just waiting for him to make a wrong move. Oh, now she's looking out where he's looking out. I don't know what they're looking at, but right around now there's a lot of people out walking their dogs or, you know, coming home for work and stuff like that. Well, I think that would be really great if both of them were looking out the window at the same things. But I think it's really good right now that Boo and Stella are at least in the cat towers together. And so far it's been peaceful. I don't want to jinx anything. Good boy, Boo. Good boy, Boo. Be a good boy. Stella's closing her eyes like she's going to take a nap. So Stella has put her head down to sleep like she wants to take a nap. And Boo's been just staring at her. So hopefully Boo doesn't do anything stupid. Like that time he attacked Simba when Simba was in the cat tower. Stella kind of has her back turned to Boo right now. This is what is left from breakfast from the downstairs cats. They barely touched the pheasant. And Boo did a little bit better than they did. I mean, he left some of it, but most of it he ate, but there's just a little bit of the pheasant left. The cats ate all of their dinner. They ate all of the rabbit nuggets and all of the venison nuggets. It is 9:38 p.m. Stella's been hanging out in the back of her truck. Simba's been laying in this little cat bed. And Splash has been hanging out by this crunchy board. But when I got up, he just ran away. So I am going to put some crunchies in here for the cats.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Simba. How are you today? Simba just jumped on the bed because he wants me to get up. Good morning, Stella. Stella jumped on the bed about 15 minutes ago to get her pets. How are you today, Stella? Good morning, Splash. Good morning, Boo. How are you, Boo? It is 35 degrees out. That is so cold for April. It says it is 52.7 degrees in Hydrox's shelter, so that's almost 20 degrees warmer. These are the dinner plates from yesterday. It looks like Simba has licked them clean. Today the cats are getting brushed before they eat because they're starting to shed. I've been noticing a lot of fur coming off of them when I pet them. It's been happening over the past 2 days, and it is that time of year. So let's see how much loose fur I can get off. Okay, these are their 2 plates for this morning. Once again, they're getting 3 of the Primal Raw rabbit nuggets, and they're getting 3 of the Primal Raw pheasant nuggets. Now on this one, you can see here's the rabbit and there's the pheasant. I've put them on the platter. I haven't really mixed them up much. On this one, there's rabbit and pheasant, and it's like all mixed together. So this is going to be an experiment. Will they eat all of this because it's mixed together? Will they try to pick the rabbit out? Will they eat none of it? And same thing on here. What they usually do on here is they'll eat the rabbit and they'll leave the pheasant. So just let's see. Right now, it looks like Simba's eating some pheasant. Splash is eating rabbit, and Stella is trying the combination plate. We'll see what it looks like when they're done. And here we have a mini experiment with Boo. On the left-hand side of the plate is the rabbit and pheasant mixture. And then on the bottom right is the rabbit. Bottom left is the pheasant. What is he going to eat? It's 8:44 p.m. and I have this round cat bed here in the living room. This is the one that was sent to Hydrox. I haven't put it outside for Hydrox because the weather hasn't been good yet. I want to put it outside in the apartment when I know it's not going to get totally ruined. So in the meantime, it was here, and Splash has decided he likes to lay in it. Splash just loves these round cat beds. Like, no matter where they are, Splash loves laying in them. It's midnight, and I'm up later than I wanted to be. All the cats that were upstairs, I need to bring them down, and I need to let Boo out of his room. And there's Stella. All 3 cats are downstairs. Splashy, you want some crunchies? You want some crunchies? Splash, you want some crunchies? Simba, you want some crunchies? They ate all of their dinner just like they did yesterday. They're really liking this primal food. Okay, they are all crunchied up. There are some crunchies in this Cadet food tree, and I gave them a bunch of crunchies on their game board. Boo is going to get some crunchies in the Cadet digger, and then I'm going to bed. Boo will be on free roam tonight. Boo, you want some crunchies? Want some crunchies? Boo's like, why are you putting crunchies in there? I want to eat them. Don't make me dig them out. There. That's enough crunchies for Boo for a while. I'm curious to see if they could all eat the crunchies together without getting mad at each other. Can they do that?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. He did it again. He was looking all cute on the bed. The minute I turned the camera on, he has to get up. Good morning, Stella. Good morning, Simba. You want to jump the gate? Good girl. Good morning, Stella. Good morning. Hello, Queen Stella. How are you today, Stella? You're a good girl today. Yeah. You want to see Boo? You want to say hello to Boo? Stella, you have cat breath. You need some wheatgrass. Simba just jumped the gate. There's Splash at the gate. I have never seen Splash jump the gate. Come on, Splash, jump the gate. You could do it, Splash. Because Splash is a very, very good boy. Jump the gate, Splash. You could do it. Jump up. Jump over. Jump over, Splash. Let's all send him brain images of Splash jumping the gate. Come on, Splash, jump the gate. Let's imagine Splash jumping the gate. Okay, so as I was imagining Splash jumping the gate, Boo jumped at Simba, and Simba just hissed at Boo. So, I think Boo caught the mental images. I'm taking out their peacock feathers so we could play for a little while. And I'm hoping this could be a good substitute for crunchy time. Instead of crunchy time, we could do peacock feather time or whatever we end up calling it. Because I don't want to continue feeding them more crunchies than they should be getting. Right, Boo? Okay, this one I like keeping this one away from Boo because he wrecked this one, so Boo can play with this one. Once Stella and Splash hear the cats playing, they should show up also. Like, he's ready, Boo's ready to just take everything off of this. Oh, look, oh my gosh, guys, look. He wrecked the end of this one. Can you see it? Yeah, this is all like, this is ready to come off like right here. He totally wrecked it. See? Look at that. Look what Boo did. This is why we can't have nice things, right, Boo? Once this is broken, Boo, you have no more peacock feathers because I'm not giving you the good one. You're not getting the good one, Boo. So Splash is in the hallway and Stella's by the door. Just up. He did it. Broke it apart. That's what you have to play with now, Boo. Just that little piece. Stella came in and there's Splash. Stella's gonna start playing soon. Stella is sharpening her claws. Okay guys, you're missing this. So I've been playing with Boo with this little thing under the scratch and roll, and Stella was watching from Boo's door. And so Stella came by and she just gave a little growl, but look at this. They're playing together. I knew these peacock feathers would be a good tool. It's just like when Boo was outside and I just kept trying different things until I found that he really loved brushes and that would make a lot of progress with him. It's the same thing with inside cats. Just keep trying different things until you find something that works. Because all cats are different, all situations are different, all dynamics are different. And, you know, everything is unique. And I think peacock feathers could be the great uniter here. Here's Simba, and there's Splash. These cats love their peacock feathers, and what I think is so interesting is that they each take turns. So like right now I'm playing with Stella and Simba with the peacock feathers, and like Boo and Splash are watching. And then I play with Boo, and then the other cats watch, and sometimes like they jump into play, but you know, they don't try to attack each other, which is good. Maybe peacock feathers or like peacekeepers. Okay. And here's Boo. He's been hanging out, watching. Okay, so, oh, look at that. He took another piece off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of this now. Boo, Boo. Boo, you're not gonna have anything left to play with if you keep tearing it apart. Don't you understand that? No, of course not. Splash has just joined Stella here. You guys missed it. Stella jumped like 2 feet in the air. Like all 4 cats are here on the play rug together and they're all having a good time. So the only time that these cats get to play with the peacock feathers is when they're all out. So like when Boo's out. And when they're not playing with it, oh, Simba's breaking this, then I put these away so they don't have access to them. Whoa, Stella. She's running around like a little kitten. It's amazing how much they love these feathers. It's like crazy amazing. Boo did not finish his dinner from last night, which was the Nature's Variety Instinct raw chicken bites. He only ate about half of them. So for breakfast today, they're getting primal raw nuggets. They're getting a venison nugget and a rabbit nugget. And actually, I think I'll put a few crunchies on here. Just get Boo in his room. It's 10:20 a.m. and I am running an hour and a half late today. Just gave Hijack some food and some water. And most of the dry food in the feeder has been eaten, so that's good. It is 4 p.m. I just let Boo out of his room, and I am getting ready to give the cat some crunchies. This will be their afternoon snack. And the changing of the gates. So this is the tray of wheatgrass that I want to throw out. But I think Boo is saying, no, don't throw it out. But I want to throw it out because right here, like, it's broken. I don't know how it got broken, but it's completely cracked. And I want to throw it out because I do have, like, another tray I can grow. So probably in like another 2 days, I can plant more wheatgrass, but I don't think Boo's going to let me throw this out. Boo, I really wanted to throw that out. No, you don't want me to throw it out? You want to lay in it? Okay. All right. Okay, I'll throw it out later. I just put some crunchies in the cat digger, and I just put some crunchies around the cat digger. Hello, Stella. Are you here for some crunchies? And I'm curious to see if they could all eat the crunchies together without getting mad at each other. Can they do that? I feel like I need to give Stella some crunchies. Here, Stella. Eat your crunchies, Stella. If Stella eats some crunchies that close to Boo, that'll be good. It'll be good if Stella is nice to Boo. Stella, be nice to Boo. I don't want to jinx anything, but I do feel like the cats are getting used to each other. And I do feel like Boo is understanding how to interact and get along with the group of cats. Because we cannot forget that Stella, Splash, and Simba, you know, they all had their group established. They have their ways of doing things. Like, they have their social structure. And Boo needed to figure out how to fit into their social structure. And when I say that, I don't mean like who's dominant, who's alpha, who's beta, and all that stuff. I mean just the way they do things, the way these cats play, the way they eat, the way they take turns, what they expect of each other, that kind of stuff. Like, Boo needed to learn how to fit into that and how that worked. And I think he's been learning that. Like, I think he's been learning that, you know, he can play with the other cats without attacking them and without, like, jumping on them. They play together by communally, you know, going after mice toys or communally going after peacock feathers, that kind of thing. So I think that's been really helpful for Boo, and I think that took a while. And at the same time, I think it took a while for the other cats to get comfortable with him and to trust him a little bit, that he is not going to attack them. And as I say this, let's hope nothing bad happens here. Come on, Boo. Also, when Boo was living outside on his own since last January, he had to do things certain ways to ensure his survival. And obviously when he came inside, he needed to make a shift away from those ways. And that took some time for him also to, you know, to kind of realize, well, I don't have to be so aggressive, and I don't have to attack or defend all the time. And other cats are not my enemies. So I don't think this integration procedure is over. I think there's still quite a ways that it needs to go. But I do think there has been good progress made. So Boo's been eating crunchies, Simba's been eating crunchies, everything has been going good. And Stella has been watching from a distance. She's hanging out by the door. And she's kind of just watching without any anger, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like she's watching her kid on a playground playing with other kids. That's what it looks like. Like she's watching Simba play with Boo. And I think the more she trusts Boo not to like attack or jump on Simba or Splash, the more she will open up and be friendly to Boo. about 4:30 p.m. right now, and here's Hydrox. He's hanging out by the house. I think he looks really good. His fur's looking really good. How are you, Hydrox? He still has a scrape on his ear, but it appears to be healing. Okay, so I just set up these feeders. I set the alarms for breakfast and dinner, and I put just a small bit of crunchies in each one for their breakfast tomorrow, because I'll be here to give them breakfast, but that way I'll know that the feeders are working. And then tomorrow morning I will fill these up with their dinner and then their meals for the following day. I filled up the water canister. That's all ready to go. I just gave them a whole bunch of crunchies in the 5-in-1 activity center, so they'll have fun getting their crunchies out. These are their nightly crunchies. I love this activity center, and they love it too, because it's big enough for all three of them to use it at the same time. And if Boo was down here, I mean, ideally all four of them could even use it at the same time. I wish these things were like modular, so you could get like, you know, add-ons. Good night, Stella. Good night, Splash. Good night, Simba. They're on free roam tonight, so the door's open, and hopefully they'll come upstairs. There's Splash. He's in Boo's drawer, and I just threw a whole bunch of crunchies at him, so it's really like a crunchy hunt.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It is 8:15 a.m. and I forgot to defrost the raw food last night, and since it's the primal raw nuggets, which are way bigger than the Nature's Variety Instinct raw bites, I have been trying to defrost them as quickly as possible, but they're still not ready for the cats to eat. So Boo was in the kitchen, Stella was in the kitchen, everything was going okay for a while, and then Stella decides that, you know, she needs to swat at Boo, and then Boo swatted at Stella, and next thing I know, the cats were on their hind legs swatting at each other. I have to laugh because it was kind of funny, but it was not. And I had to break it up, and Stella's not happy, and I took some crunchies out, which is why Boo's here now. They had crunchies in their automatic feeders today, so they just had a little bit of a treat. But I have to get out of here within probably like an hour and a half, so they'll be eating out of the automatic feeder for the next, I don't know, 36 to 48 hours. There's Splash. He's in Boo's drawer, and I just threw a whole bunch of crunchies at him, so it's really like a crunchy hunt. Simba's in Boo's room. He's looking out the window, and I put Boo up here, and they were both looking out the window. It is 9:30 a.m. and I just gave Hydrox a full can of cat food and some fresh water. I also filled up the automatic feeder with dry food, so Hydrox is all set. The cats have had their breakfast. They eat the rabbit nuggets right away, and they've saved some of the venison nuggets for later. I've also given them some crunchies on their plates, just a little bit, and I've given them a little bit of crunchies in the automatic feeder, and these feeders are full of their food for the rest of today and all of tomorrow. So here's what we have. This is their dinner, which is the Nature's Variety Instinct raw bites, and then that will be their breakfast tomorrow, which is the freeze-dried raw along with some crunchies. Their dinner tomorrow is freeze-dried raw along with crunchies, And then for the following day for breakfast is freeze-dried raw with some crunchies. I should be back sometime between this meal and that meal, but just in case I'm not, they have that meal also. They have lots of fresh water and the litter boxes were all scooped out. Boo has been set up also like the other cats. He ate about half of his breakfast, and this is his automatic feeder. He also had some crunchies this morning. Okay, let's do some mail time. First thing we have is an envelope with a cute fishbone sticker. It says, "Happy every day, Your Majesty." That's Boo going crazy in the background. It says, "Hope today is to your royal light gang from Nicole and Sarah." It says, "To your Majesty, Stella, and your subjects, Splash, Simba, Boo, Hydrox, Ditto, and Lady LF. Hi gang, I hope that spring is everywhere and flowers are rising. If Ditto is a female and also pregnant, she could be the new lover for Hydrox and all those babies will stay in your garden." Oh my gosh, can you imagine? "This new family must live outside and you, Lady LF, have to make a new condo for them. Can you see that my Sarah is in a medieval costume? She can wear everything just to please me. Hope this money will help you for the foods or something else. Each day we follow your videos, watching your cats live inside and outside and also the visitors in your yards." Well, thank you so much, Nicole and Sarah. They sent a $25 donation. Thank you so much. That will definitely help pay for cat food. This says, "Sarah also wears a cape and a hat and her color is pink." And this is Sarah in her cape and her hat. Wow, what a good cat to dress so nicely. She must be very well behaved. She looks like a princess. Thank you, Nicole and Sarah. Then we have another envelope. This says, "Birthday hug incoming." Brace yourself. LF, I enjoy and look forward to your videos every day. As you can see, our stories have many similarities. Thank you for sharing your story and bringing so many cat lovers together. Sincerely, Sherry Ross. Dear Splash and Simba, we are Joshu and Rocky. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. And we would like to wish you a happy second birthday. Oh my gosh, that's right. They're having a second birthday soon. It's our second birthday in April too. We came inside to live in December 2016 like you with our mama. She will be 3 in July like your mom and dad. Our dad is Big Daddy Boo. He is like Hydrox, your friend, and still lives outside. We also have 2 older stepbrothers, Max, 18, he's all white, and Sochi, 3.5, he looks just like you, Simba, and our Auntie Callie. She is a tortie. She is our mom's sister who came inside when she was a kitten. Now we are one big happy family. Have fun getting to know and play with your dad again, and remember your mom is still the queen boss. P.S. We also have 3 brothers and 1 sister who are 5 months younger than us. They came inside before us when they were kittens. They are all black too like us. They were adopted when they were 10 weeks old to 4 different homes. Wow, that is so great, Sherry. Yeah, there are a lot of similarities there. That's pretty wild. That's like mind-blowing. And yes, Splash and Simba's birthday is at the end of April. Last year we celebrated it on April 30th. We celebrated Stella, Splash, and Simba's birthday at the same time because I don't know exactly when Stella was born, and we estimated she was about a year old. And we also estimated the kittens were born at the end of April, so that's why we celebrated it then. So this year we will be celebrating Splash and Simba's birthday at the end of April, around April 30th. And if anyone wants to send them birthday cards, feel free, and I'll be happy to open the birthday cards during mail time. And this year we'll be celebrating Stella and Boo's birthday in June. I'm not sure when in June yet, just because I know they're the same age, and looking back now, I realized that Stella was less than a year old when she had the kittens. She was slightly less than a year old when she had them. And based on her personality and Boo's personality, I am pretty confident that they're most likely Geminis. Possibly Cancer. So Gemini would put their birthday in June. Cancer would put their birthday in July. So I've yet to figure out when we're going to celebrate their birthday, because my mom's birthday is in the middle of June. So it's just going to depend on schedule, and I'll let you guys know when we get closer to that date. But yes, we will be celebrating Splash and Simba's birthday at the end of this month. I had no idea that you guys knew all this stuff, but yeah, thank you for sharing your story. That was really cool. And here we have some photos. We have 3 cute little black cats that look like Boo. This says Mama Kitty is 2.5, Rocky is 2, and Josie is 2. That's so cute. Look at the 4 black kittens. This says Houdini, Stevie, Alex, and Ebony Star all 1.5 now. And here's a big black cat outside. And this says Big Daddy Boo is 5 or 6. He's cute. He's probably just a little bit younger than Hydrox, I think. And here are 3 more cats. There's a white cat and a tabby cat and a tortie. This says Max 18, Sochi 3.5, and Callie 2.5. Wow, 18 is a great age for a cat. Very cute cats. Thank you, Sherry, for sharing your cat family with us. Okay, now we have a package. And I did find my box cutter. It was downstairs in a storage room I have in the back, and I was cutting up some boxes, and I guess I had left it there, and I finally found it when I was cleaning some stuff out today. Oh, this is awesome. It looks like cat food. Yay. This says, "Hi Lucky, here are some can covers to keep the food fresh for your ever-expanding, all-consuming critter contingent." Well, that's awesome, Ash. And this says, "Hi Lucky, here's some food for your ever-expanding, all-consuming critter contingent, Ash." These are silicone can covers. This is a 3-pack. I don't know why these can covers are A, so hard to find, and B, so expensive when you find them. This is great. Then of course they have the 3 different sizes depending on what size can you're using. So yeah, these definitely come in handy. So thank you very much for those. This says Sacron silicone can cover for multi-size, 100% FDA certified food grade silicone and BPA free. Universal silicone can cover suitable for 3 sizes, diameter 65 millimeter, 75 millimeter, and 85 millimeter. Humanized claw type, small handle, cute and convenient. Dishwasher safe, easy to clean, 3-pack, economical and substantial. And then here we have a case of Pride by Instinct. This is the flaked chicken formula, and this is what Hydrax has been eating, and also what the inside cats have been eating when I forget to defrost their food. So thank you very much. I'm just about to have to go out and buy some canned food, and now I don't. So you saved me a lot of time and a lot of money. Thank you very much, Ash. Hello, Stella. Where are we gonna go? Where are we going? We're taking a ride? Where would you like to go?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 10:36 p.m. I just got home and I came into the house and something smelled weird. And it looks like Boo vomited again. So let's see what's going on in his room. So he ate his breakfast from yesterday. And here's his feeder. So it looks like he ate dinner from today. And then this would be breakfast from today, and that would be dinner from yesterday. And he only ate about half of his dinner from yesterday. And here we have the vomit. I'm assuming this is vomit. I mean, it could be poop, but I think it's vomit. And from the appearance of it, it did not just happen. Like, this appears to have dried around the edges. So I know this is gross, I'm sorry. But I hope this is not becoming a thing, like that every time I go away overnight, then Boo has to vomit. I just cleaned up the vomit, and here is what I think might be happening. I think that when the automatic feeder goes off with the crunchies in it, that Boo is maybe eating them too fast, and that's possibly upsetting his stomach, and then it's coming back up. That is the only thing that I can think of, because it's not like it's new or different food for him, and he only has this problem when he's eating out of the feeder. And normally when I give him crunchies, it's a little bit at a time, and I feed them to him much slower. So yeah, I think that's an issue, and I might have to come up with some other solution for Boo when I'm away. Okay, so these are the downstairs feeders, and the cats barely ate their crunchies. I mean, they love crunchies so much, they go crazy for crunchies, yet when they get nothing but crunchies for dinner and some freeze-dried raw, they don't want to eat it. Like, what is that about? Hello, Stella. How are you? Hello, Simba. Hello. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what they did. They ate all their food. This is today's dinner, and that's tomorrow's breakfast. And let's see what's going on in here. They ate all their food. And what's going on in here? They ate all their food. Yay. Good job, guys, but you didn't eat your dinner today. I got a meaty stick. We're gonna do meaty sticks. I want to give Splash a meaty stick. Eat your meaty stick. Splashy. I'm sorry if that was out of focus, but both of my hands were full. Eat your meaty stick, Splash, okay? Eat your meaty stick. Finish it. You ate half of it. Okay, I gave Simba a meaty stick, but he did not want to eat it. I don't know why. Boo, slow down. So right now I'm giving Boo Simba's meaty stick. Boo, slow down. Slow, 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 slow. Eat slow. Slow. Okay, Boo. Good boy. Did you like that? Did you like that, Boo? Okay, so right now, since Boo has been on free roam for the past 36 hours or so, right now he's going to be in his room overnight, and the other cats are going to be on free roam because they've been stuck downstairs and they really want to come upstairs. And if Boo's not feeling well, I'd really just rather have Boo in his room. And just in case there's more vomit or anything. And I need to get some sleep. The past few days have just been pretty crazy and not in a good way, so I'm hoping to be able to just kind of relax tomorrow. The weather tomorrow is supposed to be rainy and cold and windy and a good day to just stay in bed and stay at home and not do anything. Okay, Boo, you gonna have a good night, Boo? We're gonna say good night, Boo. Okay, I just took the crunchies out of the feeders that they did not eat and I put them on the activity board. I also put some of the crunchies in the catted feeder tray. Hello, Stella. Where are we gonna go? Where are we going? We're taking a ride? Where would you like to go? Okay, so I have this feeder mouse, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it actually fits in this feeder compartment, the automatic feeder compartment. So I'm going to put the feeder mouse in here, and I'm going to just see if Boo can get it out and eat the crunchies from there. Because if he is vomiting from eating crunchies too fast out of this feeder, I'm thinking maybe what I can do is put the crunchies in a feeder mouse, put the feeder mouse in the feeder, and he obviously just had no problem getting the mouse out of the feeder, and that could slow down how fast he eats the crunchies. But what I am going to do is look through the security footage tomorrow and see if I could see when exactly he was vomiting, so I can maybe try to pinpoint what might be causing it. I went out for 20 minutes, and look, Simba just escaped from the cat crate. Simba, how did you escape from the cat crate?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Today was my day to sleep in. The cats were fed their breakfast at 7 a.m. in the automatic feeder. And I do have some raw food defrosting for them. I thought they could have brunch today. So I am going to give them their raw food probably around 11 or 12. Right now it's about 10 a.m. And Stella has been on the bed for pets this morning. And I decided this could be some good one-on-one time with her. And I know how much she loves the peacock feather, so I got the peacock feather for her to play with over here on the bed. I'm in the process of getting ready for the day, so I'm going to leave her here with the peacock feather for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes and see what she does. Okay, so the minute I leave her here with the peacock feather, she jumps off the bed to follow me. Stella's been rolling around here on the kitchen rug, wanting pets. The minute I put the camera on, she moves. She loves having her ears scratched. It is 10:45 a.m. It is the middle of April, and it is about 36 degrees out, 37 degrees out. It's really cold. There's dry food in the cat feeder, and this is what's going on with the Thermo Kitty Cafe. Water has pretty much evaporated out of it, and the food is empty, so I am going to rinse out the bowls and refill both of them. I'm giving Hydrox a full can of food right now. And yeah, we'll see if he eats it. There's his food, there's his water, he's all set. So let's take a little walk around the yard to see what's going on. So this rhododendron bush, I think that's what this is blooming. The hyacinths have come up. There are some more hyacinths here. The blooms are so heavy that they're kind of falling over. That will be a daffodil, another hyacinth. Their weeping cherry trees are in bloom. This would look amazing if it was sunny out, but the sky is so gray right now. The cats have some Easter presents, which they have not opened yet. So while all of the other cats are in Boo's room right now, Boo and I are going to open the presents, right, Boo? Which do you want to open first? Oh, how about this one? Look, this one says, Happy Easter, Stella, Splash, Simba, and Boo. Simba just walked over. He wants to see what's going on also. What is this, Boo? What do you think it is? Stella just walked in the room. Look, Boo. It is the Benson Field Holistic Natural Feline Treats. That's nice. You guys love these. What else did you get, Boo? What's in here? What do we have? What is this? Is this what the cats were smelling? Oh my gosh, look. It is sushi for cats. Look how cute these sushi pieces are. You can't have one yet, Simba. Not yet. In a little while. This is Whisker City Cat Toys. And then we have two other presents. And this says it's for Hydrox. Ooh, Hydrox is getting presents too. What is Hydrox getting? Hydrox is getting Trader Joe's chicken, turkey, and rice dinner. He loves this food. What else is he getting? Hydrox is getting ocean fish, salmon, and rice dinner. Yay. Thank you, Easter Bunny. Stella wants to see what's going on in the packaging. Okay, so because the cats have been so good lately, and because I was away for a while, I'm going to give them their Easter sushi. I'm going to cut these apart and give them each a toy. Hello, Boo. Boo's sitting in his grass, and I think he's the one that broke it. See how the bed's broken? Stella wants to play with the wrapping paper. Oh, she wants her toy. All right, all right. I gave Boo a piece of sushi. Splash has his sushi. And Simba's piece of sushi's in the hall also. Stella's sitting there with her sushi. I gave Stella the pretty little shrimp sushi. Boo, you don't want your toy? Splash is enjoying his toy. This is the Vault. It is a product by Petmate and Jackson Galaxy. And this is a catnip vault for cat toys. It says the building blocks that define cat mojo engage raw cat instinct to build confidence. Hunt, catch, kill, eat, groom, and sleep. The vault ensures you always have catnip-infused toys ready to play. And since these cats are not too interested in the sushi toys I just gave them, I'm thinking maybe if I can put them in this vault for a while and infuse them with more catnip, the cats might be more interested. This is what it looks like from the side. And then this is the back. And here are the instructions. It says 1. Unlatch sides and remove lid. 2. Pour catnip into edges on bottom half. Do not pour catnip in center. 3. Add your favorite Jackson Galaxy toys inside vault. 4. Replace lid and latch top. Store toys in the vault to always have catnip-infused toys at hand. The top says, store and infuse any toy with catnip. Catnip trial sample included. I had gotten this as a prize when I went to CatCon last year. I had been looking at this in PetSmart and I had not purchased it yet. And I was lucky enough to win it at CatCon in the PetSmart booth. And it's been 8 months and I have not even used it yet. So I'm going to finally use this. Stella's sitting here. She's ready to attack Simba's tail. I don't know if you guys ever saw this or noticed it, but Simba's ear potentially has a scar on it from the time Boo smacked him on the head and bit his ear. I never saw any blood or anything on his ear, but I did notice he was missing that fur on his ear afterward, and it has not grown back in so far, so that could potentially be a battle wound. And here's Boo, hanging out in his cat grass bed. He tossed his sushi out of it. And there's Splash, hanging out by his sushi. So here's what the vault looks like without the packaging. It looks like a vault. The top comes off, and here is what the inside looks like. So this is the compartment where you put the cat toys, and then here's a sample of catnip. And then the catnip goes like around the sides and on the bottom. And it's supposed to help keep the cat's toys infused with catnip. There's lots of little holes in this section. And the toys go in here, the catnip goes around the edges. When it settles in the bottom probably. And yeah, so let's see what happens. Let me wrangle up all of the sushi. And let me put it in here with the catnip and let it sit in here for, I don't know, like an hour or two, and then we'll see if the cats like it better. I just put the sample bag of catnip in. I poured it on the side and all the catnip goes to the bottom. I've wrangled up the sushi toys and I've put them in the vault. And now I am going to put the cover on the vault. So anyway, here's the vault. I just shook it up. It has catnip in the vault and it has the toys in the vault. And yeah, we'll see if it works. Simba was chewing on this paper. That's where he was chewing on it because there's probably some catnip residue on the paper. Stella. Okay, so I just... What's the matter with you, Stella? Stella, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, Stella? What's going on there? You're a very good boy, Boo. So let's see what happens if we take the toys out and give it to them. Will they be nicely infused with catnip? I mean, these cats are going crazy just kind of smelling the catnip. There are little bits of catnip on the toys, so we'll see what happens. Okay, they seem to like it better. There's Simba and his sushi. Boo not so much. Boo's kind of just like looking at the other cats like, what are you guys doing? Eat your sushi, Boo. You're gonna fall out of your bed. You're gonna fall out of here. Simba's been going crazy over his. There's Stella and her sushi. Stella, do you want your sushi? Come on, I put catnip on it for you. You don't want it? You want to pose with the sushi here? Stella and her sushi. The cats now have a royal platter of peace. They inherited this from their great-grandmother. I'm going to put their food on it, and since they haven't had like wet food in a couple days, we'll see what happens. Stella's looking at it like she's hungry. She's ready to eat. Stella is not even giving me a chance to like squash up the food. Like she's ready, like checking it out. There's enough food here for everybody, right, Stella? Here is the cat food on the royal platter of peace. It is the primal raw rabbit nuggets, primal raw venison nuggets, and some water. Stella is hiding under the kitchen table. Boo says, okay, I'll eat. Splash is watching from about 4 feet away. I don't know where Simba is. Boo's enjoying his food. Splash wants to eat too. Okay, Splash just walked away. I hope Boo does not eat too much and get sick. Okay, Boo walked away. He's done with his food. And Stella is kind of walking around. She should start eating it. Hopefully she'll start eating it. They better eat it. Maybe they want me to bring it downstairs for them. But I think I'm just going to leave it here for a while. some fresh water. I need to do some reorganizing and kind of rearranging of a few things. I'd like to do it today, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But yeah, I want to make like a little cat feeding area in here because I think it would be like more neutral. Stella, Boo, and I are in the living room. We heard someone digging around in the litter box. Simba's using Boo's litter box. Now Stella is laying in Boo's wheatgrass bed. It's not really Boo's wheatgrass bed, it's for all of them to share, but he was laying in it before. Okay, so I just put the platter of food downstairs. There was just a little altercation in the living room that freaked out Stella, Splash, and Boo. And when I watch it back on the security camera, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks maybe there was just like a misguided attempt to play. But Simba's limping. I don't know why he's limping. When I looked on the security cameras, he's fine. He was fine down here. He was playing with Splash. They ran up the stairs. Everything was fine. He walked into Boo's room. He was fine. He used Boo's litter box and everything was fine. And then when he walked out of the litter box, all of a sudden he's limping. So I don't know if like litter has gotten into his paws and I don't know. It's just like really weird. So what happened was he limped out of Boo's room into the living room. He saw Boo and then he got all freaked out and he limped into my bedroom. And then from my bedroom, he's been hiding under the bed. So I don't know what's going on with Simba. It's just really weird. Right here we have the automatic feeders that dispensed breakfast for the cats, and as you can see, they did not really eat their breakfast. Okay, so I just went downstairs with the other cats where I was filming the platter, and I came back upstairs, and Simba's now on top of the bed. He was underneath the bed, and I don't know which of his hind legs he was limping on, but like right now, I'm touching his legs. He's purring. I'm just trying to see if there's any like cat litter debris under his legs. Simba, why are you limping? I don't see any debris on this paw. I don't see anything. What about this paw? Is there anything going on here, Simba? I don't see any debris on his paws. I don't see or feel any wounds. Let me see the other side. I have to flip him over. Okay, so based on petting him, I would think it's this leg. I would think it's his back right leg. Just because he's been making some little weird faces. Like if I pet him, he makes faces. Now it could have just been like a freak weird thing that maybe he got out of the litter box wrong. Maybe he pulled something. I don't know, but what he needs right now is just to stay off his legs for a while, hopefully just rest here on the bed, and not to have any kind of crazy activity or anything. I don't really see I don't see anything swollen. Everything looks okay. You feel okay, Simba? Okay. Okay, Simba, you rest here, okay? Boo's back in his room. He could hang out there. And the other cats are downstairs right now. I mean, the door's open, they could come up, but Simba, you rest, okay? You rest. You rest. I just brought Simba some food, just to see if he'll eat it. Want to eat your food? No? He's eating it. Now, when a cat eats, you know they are not very badly injured. If it's a really, really bad injury, usually a cat will not eat. And if a cat is really, really sick, they also won't eat then. It's because they have a natural instinct to fast to heal themselves. Humans, we should have that same natural instinct also, but it has been so conditioned out of us. Because what happens is when a cat eats, for example, their body has to use energy to digest the food and absorb the nutrients and then eliminate the waste. When the body does not have to use energy to digest, absorb, and eliminate, it can use all of that extra energy to heal. And that's why in nature, when cats are sick or injured, a lot of times they'll just sleep and fast. So it's never good to force food on an animal that does not want to eat. But it is okay to give them food and to see, okay, will they eat it? Are they hungry? Because an animal will always know better than we will what's best for its body. Good boy, Simba. So that was like half of a meal-sized serving, but he already had eaten some food off of the platter. Good boy, Simba. Okay, so Simba just jumped down off of the bed. He kind of scampered into the living room. And he ran across the living room and jumped up into the cat tower. And if he had a limp, it was barely perceptible at all. So, I don't know what's going on with Simba. Okay, I know you can't see much because there's not much light, and this is the camera that's not good in low light. But I took out the pet crate because I wanted to set it up as like a recovery room for Simba, and I am in the process of setting it up. And the first thing I want to do is put like a little litter box in there. The smallest litter box I have was way too big for it, so I had like a cardboard box from like a case of cat food, and I put it in there with some litter, and then I went downstairs to get like some bowls to give him his dinner, and next thing you know, he's already in there using the litter, and he made a mess of it, and now he's standing in the hallway. I'm still going to give him his food and everything in there. I want to close him in there because he's been jumping around. He's still limping. Sometimes he's limping more than at others. Like right now, he just walked into the hallway. He did not look like he was limping that much. Yeah, right now he's walking. He doesn't really look like he was limping, but I know he's limping. He's been hiding under the dining room table. He's been hiding under the bed, and he just has not been acting like himself. Like I went downstairs to give him food, and he did not come downstairs. Usually every time he hears me go downstairs, he follows me down there. He has not gone downstairs once. Right now, Simba is in the recovery cave. I put some crunchies in there, and he walked in there. So there's room for him to lay down. There's a little litter box, and there's food, and there's water. So he needs to just stay in there and chill out. And if he's been hiding under the bed and hiding under the dining room table, He should like it in there because it's like he's hiding under something. So hopefully after he eats his crunchies, he'll settle down. So I put this little box of litter in this crate for Simba, but instead of using it as a litter box, he's laying in it, like he's laying on the litter. Why is he doing that? He must not know it's a litter box. It ends up he didn't use it before. When I thought he was using it, he was just digging around in it. So I'm wondering if I need to go out and buy like a small litter box. I just gave him the wheatgrass bed to lay down in. It's better if he lays down in that than the litter. Simba, lay in the wheatgrass. Go ahead. Lay in the wheatgrass, not in the litter. I went out for 20 minutes, and look, Simba is totally Boo's son. Simba just escaped from the cat crate. Simba, how did you escape from the cat crate? How did you do that, Simba? How'd you get out? This is what he did. Did he break it? How did he get out of here? Is the zipper broken? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look. Look. He put a hole in this. He put a hole in the mesh. And he broke the zipper. Look at this. And he's proud of it. Simba. Simba. That's not a good thing. You broke it. You broke out of the crate. Boo has been having a really good time trying to get the crunchies out of this little feeder. There's still crunchies stuck in it from last time that it was used. And he has been jiggling this thing all over the place for, I would say, a good half hour, if not a good hour. And he's getting some crunchies out because I'm hearing him eat them. And yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so since Simba did not like being in that crate, what he did was he ran under the bed again. And since he was under the bed, I decided that I would just relocate him to the bedroom, to my bedroom. So originally I was thinking maybe I would put Simba in Boo's room and then put Boo on free roam, just upstairs, just outside of his room. But then I realized if Simba is in Boo's room, Simba can jump up onto the cat tower. He could jump up onto the shelves near the windows. Like, there's a lot of jumping he could do. Whereas in this room, the only jumping he really can do is on the bed. So, that's where he's been this evening. He's been in here for hours now. He came out from under the bed and he's pretty much been on top of the bed the whole time, which is good. He's just been resting. I've been keeping Boo out of the room. I have the door shut. And I had the lights off except for the salt lamp. And we already have a bit of a mess over here. So we have Simba's dinner, which he really didn't eat. And then we have water. And I bought this small litter box and put some litter in it. And I don't know if he used it or he just dug around in it, but he has everything he needs here. So he has litter and he has food. For some reason, Simba won't eat crunchies on these plates. I mean, they're clean. They don't smell like Boo or anything, so I guess he just doesn't like them. So I gave him one of these bowls. And I gave him some freeze-dried raw because he really did not eat his dinner. So he'll eat some of these and then I'll put some crunchies in the bowl. Oh, look. We're gonna eat the crunchies? Okay, good night, Simba. We're going to bed. See you tomorrow. The two brothers want to be together.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 7 a.m. Simba has been sleeping on the bed all night. I mean, at least as far as I know. I went to bed at like 12:30 a.m. and Simba was laying on the bed, and Boo was on free roam last night, and I had the gates in the door to the bedroom, not in the door to Boo's room, in the door to my bedroom, and Boo was an absolute baby. He was crying and he was trying to get in the gates, and then Simba went over to the gates, and they were kind of like poking each other through the gates. And then at one point it looks like Simba was going to climb the gates, and Boo would not settle down. And I wanted Simba to, get a good night's rest. So I ended up having to go sleep in Boo's room to keep Boo quiet. So I slept on the daybed in Boo's room, and Boo slept in his cat tower, which was weird because normally when Boo's on free roam, he'll sleep either here where Simba is sleeping, or he'll sleep in the cat towers, like in the front windows. But he slept in his room because I was on the daybed, and I kept him quiet. Good morning, Stella. How are you? They have not been eating the crunchies in this feeder. I don't know what's going on with them. Hello, Splashy. How are you? Oh no, look at this. Look. That looks like fur. That would mean Stella and Splash got into some kind of fight. I don't know who that white fur is from. It's either from Stella or it's either from Splash. Stella and Splash just got their food. Since it's only the two of them, they're eating on a paper plate instead of a platter. It is really bad weather outside. Like, it is pouring rain, and it's heavy winds, and we just got a flash flood warning, and it's only like 36 or 38 degrees out. So, it's just gonna be a horrible day. And last night I threw out the peacock feathers because for the past I would say for the past 4 or 5 days, I have been having a ridiculous string of bad luck. Like, I don't remember the last time I've had this much bad luck at once. It's really like one thing after another, after another, after another. And, yesterday it was Simba and hurting his leg and him limping. And the day before that was like all kinds of ridiculous car problems. And the day before that was like all kinds of ridiculous business problems. And it goes on from there with some additional problems this past week. And as I was driving around dealing with all of this ridiculous stuff, I was like, the planets must be in some kind of really horrible alignment. I can't wait till, things get better. And then I realized that, wait a minute, maybe it's those peacock feathers. Those peacock feathers have been in the house like just the past week. And that's when all this crazy stuff has been happening. And I am not one on superstition, so I was doing tons of research on peacock feathers to find some kind of rational or scientific information as to why on earth would peacock feathers bring bad luck, because so many people say they're very unlucky to have in the house. And There's usually some kind of element of truth in old wives' tales and superstitions. So I'm not taking any chances, and one of them was broken anyway, so I threw him out yesterday. Last night, I took him out to the garbage, so let's see if my luck changes. 8:11 a.m. So one of the ways that I know Simba isn't feeling too well is that he's enjoying laying on the bed in this room by himself. Normally he'll be trying to get out. He has been curious a few times, but I've been like, no, Simba, you're staying in the room. And he happily jumps back on the bed and he's luxuriating on the bed. I just gave him some crunchies on the bed. And he has his breakfast here, which he barely touched. And he has water and his litter box, so he's all set. I just gave him his food on the bed, and he's eating it. He is totally, enjoying all of the extra attention right now. Now, he's been jumping off the bed and jumping on the bed without any problems. He has not been making any weird noise. He has not been, wincing in pain. And sometimes when he walks around, he does not limp. It's only this weird occasional limp. So I don't know what it is. Maybe he sprained it. Maybe he pulled something. I've checked the leg. I don't see any wounds. I don't see any swelling. He has no signs of a fever or anything. And he has an appetite. So to me, it does not seem like anything serious to the leg. I don't think it's broken. He's putting weight on it. He's moving it. He's stretching it. So, yeah, it's just this weird limp going on. So he's confined to bed rest for today and tomorrow, I think. At least today. He just needs to rest his leg. It is 9 a.m. and Simba is hiding under the bed. I know you can't see him because it's really dark under there. Right now we're having thunderstorms. And when he heard thunder, he ran under the bed. So, poor Simba. But that's good. Let him sit there and rest. It is seriously raining out. Hopefully Hydrox is in one of the shelters. I know he's someplace dry. He's a smart cat. 10:17 a.m. Stella's hanging out in the wheatgrass. It is 1:30 p.m. and Simba is hanging out on the bed. He was under the bed for a while, but now that it seems to have stopped raining, he's back on top of the bed. And this paw, this leg, is the one he's limping on. And just a little while ago, before I took the camera out, he was stretching both of his legs, which is a good sign. So he has full mobility in it, or what appears to be full mobility in it. And sometimes when he walks fine. And sometimes when he walks, he limps. It's really weird. So, I don't know what's going on with him. And he has no problem jumping on the bed. But he's also really enjoying being in this room by himself. And for him, that's weird because usually he'll try to get out after a while. But he really likes just hanging out in here. And look, I put one of the round cat beds here for him. Right now, Splash is sleeping in a round cat bed and Stella is sleeping in the shark downstairs. And I'm just about to let Boo out of his room and give him free roam. And I have to get going. I have to head over to my office for the afternoon. So, all right, Simba, you hang out here and you rest, okay? It is 7:38. I just got home, and on the way home I stopped off at PetSmart and I bought some wheatgrass for Simba. And you know, after you grow your own wheatgrass, the wheatgrass in the store like doesn't look as good. Like, this is kind of yellowy and brown. I mean, it still has some life left and still is interested in it, but it's nowhere near as good as fresh wheatgrass. And I actually feel like I need to wash it because it's been sitting in the store, because I don't know who's been, like, you know, handling it and what's been falling on it. So I'm gonna wash this, and then I'll give it to Stella for a little while I feed Hydrox, and then after that I'm gonna give it to Simba. Okay, I'm giving Hydrox a full can of food and some fresh water, and I know he's around here somewhere because when I went to get my bag out of my car, he was walking across the lawn. It looked like he was coming from a neighbor's house. And here is the Thermo Kitty Cafe. There's some dirty water in it, and the food bowl's empty. There is quite a bit of dry food in the feeder. I only gave Hydrox half a can of food because I figure if he was really hungry, he'd be like eating the dry food also, and it looks like no one's been touching the dry food, and yeah, he's only getting half of a can. There goes Hydrox. He's going to the dry food, and then he'll probably eat some of the wet food. Okay, so for a cat that has been limping, he just jumped the gate out of the room. He jumped the gate out of the room, walked around like he was fine, jumped the gate back into the room, and now he's walking around like he's fine, but I'm giving him the wheatgrass. The reason I bought it is because it's very healthy for him. It's very alkalizing for his system. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals and biophotons and just lots of really great stuff because it is a living food. It is a raw living food. And it should help him heal whatever his issue is, and it should help him feel better also. And he's really digging in, and I don't know, now Boo's trying to like get out of his room. So, okay, Simba, I'm going to leave you here right now with your wheatgrass. This is your appetizer, and I'm going to come back with your meal. And you're going to stay in this room a little while longer because you need to heal. I don't want you running around. I don't want you jumping on things, okay? He's not listening to me. He's just enjoying the wheatgrass. Okay, I just gave Simba his dinner. He's having the same thing as everyone else. He is having primal raw venison nugget and a primal raw pheasant nugget and some water. And he needs to relax and rest. I still don't want him running around with the other cats because they'll start, you know, playing and chasing him. And I want him to relax. I want you to relax. He has wheatgrass to eat, he has dinner, he has water, he has litter, he's purring, he has everything he needs. Okay, he just jumped onto the bed and he wants me to pet him, so I've been petting him. I'm also trying to put the TV on, and it's a Samsung Smart TV, so it has like YouTube built into it. The problem is it takes a while for the TV to prepare itself from the time you turn it on. I'm not too thrilled with Samsung products lately. They used to be really great. For a while I felt like Samsung was really on top of their game, but lately not so much. And the TV is fairly new. But once the TV prepares itself, I should be able to put some videos on for Simba. I'm thinking I'm going to put some Lucky Ferals videos on so he could watch them and not feel lonely here in the room by himself. Right, Simba? Right, Simba? 9:48 p.m. Simba's laying on the bed. He's purring. I've been hanging out here with him. I just edited tonight's video and posted it online. Simba likes having the company. He's really happy here on the bed. And other than jumping the gates when I came home, which I think he did because I came home and he was really excited that I was back. Other than that, he's been really happy on the bed. Right, Simba? I want him to get some really good rest. I just gave Boo a crunchy mouse. I'm putting him in his room for the night so I could get some sleep with Simba. Hopefully Simba will get a good night's sleep. He needs some good rest. But with the thunderstorm and all of the high winds and stuff, he hasn't been resting as much as he should be. It's 11:15 p.m. I want to go to bed, but Splash is talking to me. I've been telling him that Simba's in my room. I said, Splash, your brother's in my room. Brother's in my room, Splash. He's trying to get better. He hurt his leg. Okay, Splash? Simba's in my room. You could come see him. Do you want to come see him? Every time I try to bring Splash near the door, he runs away. You want to go see Simba? You could see Simba. He stopped talking now that I put the camera, but he was really meowing at me. Would you want some crunchies? Is that why you're meowing at me? Good night, Splash. Good night, Stella. Have a good night. Good night, Boo. I let Simba out of the room because he wanted to say hello to Stella and Splash. But I don't want him running around. But look at this. Look. Like, he walks around without a limp. He walks around fine. He jumps around fine. And then he starts limping. The two brothers want to be together. Splash wants to hang out with Simba. And Simba wants to say hello to Splash. So Simba's been like walking around fine without a limp. And he's been acting normal down here. And look. He just jumped all the way to the top of the cat tower. Look at that. All the way to the top of the cat tower. But he's still limping. Like, literally a half hour ago, he was limping in the bedroom. This cat doesn't make any sense. Like, he was hiding under the bed because he was in pain. And now he's jumping to the top of the cat tower. How's he going to get down? Is he going to do more damage to his leg? What are you doing, Simba? Are you going to stay here? You're going to sleep down here? You're going to stay here? You're going to make your leg worse, or are you going to get better? What are we going to do, Simba? How are you going to get down? I hope you don't jump from there. He hasn't been able to look out any windows while he was in my room. So maybe he's making up for lost time. Simba has decided that he's sleeping in the cat tower tonight, I guess. I don't know. Simba, is this where you're sleeping? How are you doing? Are you okay? Less than an hour ago, he was limping and hiding under the bed. And he's been running down the hall, down the stairs, jumping onto the top of the cat tower. And now he's in this cat tower. Simba, you're a weirdo. Simba, you know you're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Are you in pain or are you not in pain? 1 minute you're limping, the next you're not. Then you go back to limping. This is the leg. This leg. Okay, Simba. Sleep well and feel better, okay? Maybe he just wanted to be near his mommy. Okay? Okay, Stella. Stella, you sleep well also, okay? Good night. Good night, Simba. Feel better. I took the vacuum out and Simba was on the stairs and he decided he needed to run up the stairs, and when he tried to hop up the final stair, like from the landing to the kitchen, that's when he started limping again.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Simba. How are you today? Did you sleep in the cat towers all night? I hope you didn't run around the house. "8:15 a.m. So here's Simba laying on top of the cat tower. And that's his hurt leg. That's the leg he's been limping on. And I have just been examining that leg. Like, I examined his paw. I didn't see anything wrong with the paw. I examined his claws in case maybe he had a torn claw. I don't see anything there. And I just kind of felt my way up his leg. I felt everything up his leg. And as I was doing that, he did not even move. He did not flinch. He did not blink. He just like laid there. So look, he has mobility on the leg. He's able to scratch himself with it. It's just really weird that he limps on it. And I don't know how long he's been limping on it. So what I've been doing is I have been reviewing security camera footage. So the earliest I see him limping on it, I think, is like around 9:30 a.m. on the day I first saw him limping on it. And I've been trying to go through the previous day's footage also, and I haven't seen anything on the previous day yet, but I'm still looking backwards in the footage. So I don't know if it's something that happened while I was away, and then it's like an intermittent limping. So I don't know, it's weird though. 8:39 a.m. Okay, you guys just missed it, but I just saw it. So what Simba was doing, he was walking around, he was walking down the hallway, and he was pretty much like right in front of Boo's door, and then all of a sudden he starts limping, and he didn't want to put any weight on his leg, and then he like lays down. So that's what Simba does. And then after he did that, he came running into the bedroom. Again, he was not limping when he ran into the bedroom, and jumped on the bed. So something is really weird. So he's walking normal, and then all of a sudden he starts limping, and he doesn't want to put any weight on the leg, so he like lays down on it, and then he gets up, and then he jumps on the bed, and he wants to be alone in the room. So Simba is downstairs. Today he walked down here on his own. He must be feeling a little bit better because he does not want to be in the bedroom anymore. And for a while he was very, very happy to be in the bedroom. The only time that I saw him limping this morning was for that little bit in the hallway. So he does have an intermittent limp, but he does seem to be feeling better than the other day. So maybe rest is doing him good. I did give him an herbal tincture this morning. I figured out a way to administer it in the freeze-dried raw nugget. Basically, just tried to poke a hole in the freeze-dried raw nugget and put a drop of the tincture in there, and he ate it. I gave him 3 drops in 3 nuggets, so like 1 drop in each nugget, and he ate them without any problems. So that's good. And he ate some wheatgrass this morning, and now they are going to get their breakfast. And they're going to stay down here today. And hopefully he'll just rest and relax more. And maybe it's just like a pull or a sprain or who knows. And right now he's under observation. So I'm going to see what happens over the next few days. If it does not get better and if it gets worse, then he's going to have to go to the vet. But if it gets better, then it was just something minor. There's your food. I put some wheatgrass on the food also, and it is the wheatgrass powder. I believe it's wheatgrass, alfalfa grass, and barley grass. But that's really good for them, so. I just came downstairs to set up a live stream today because my schedule's all messed up, and I figure, well, might as well just take some time and set up a live stream. And there are 3 round cat beds on the couch, and there's 2 shark beds. And I figured Simba would like to lay on the shark bed on the ground because he likes to lay in the shark bed. It's also on the ground. He doesn't have to jump. So I thought that would be good for him. Except for the fact that I came downstairs, and this is where Simba is sleeping. He is sleeping on the very top of the cat tower by the window. And I think he's sleeping here because he knows he will not get disturbed. And he also has a view of everything that goes on. So I think he feels like he'll just go up here and no one will bother him. And so that's what we're going to do. We're not going to bother him. We'll let him sleep. That would be the best thing for him today, to just sleep all day. Look how pretty Stella is right now. It is 1 p.m. I just gave Hydrox fresh water and I gave him half a can of food. I just came inside. It is so cold out. Like, it is mind-blowing that it is the middle of April right now because it feels like January. Oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't snow. Hello, Boo. I just put the live stream on for Boo so he could watch it on the TV while I'm away this afternoon. There it is. We have Stella in the round bed, Splash in the round bed, 2 shark beds, and another round bed. Simba is on the top of the cat tower. It is 7:36 p.m. I just got home a little while ago, and I gave Boo his food in his room. Tonight they're getting venison nuggets and pheasant nuggets because that's pretty much what I have left. And right now I'm giving Simba and Stella some fresh wheatgrass. I gave it to Boo, but he doesn't really like it. But I'm hoping Simba eats a good amount of it because it will help heal him. And then I'm going to give them their food downstairs. Cats are getting their dinner. It is the Primal Raw Venison Nuggets with the Primal Raw Pheasant Nuggets, some water, and some wheatgrass powder. All 3 cats are here. And so far, since I've gotten home today, I have not seen Simba limping. But I saw him limping this morning, so as far as I'm concerned, he is still under observation and recovery mode. Okay, you can eat. But he does have a good appetite, so he is eating, so that's good. It is 8 p.m. and we just finished today's live stream. It was an 8-hour live stream. And I want to give a shout out to Fishy Tautog. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. For the $10 live stream super chat donation. Thank you so much. It says from Unadoptable Avery and her sister Carmen. And he says that because they were former ferals also. So thank you so much for the support. It is 10 p.m. And we're going to do crunchy time. We haven't had crunchy time in a while. Things have been so crazy. And I have Simba here. And I have Boo here. And Splash is in the hallway. And I don't know where Stella is. Okay, guys. Splash is in the hallway. He was sitting there. But I think he hears Stella moving around. Oh, now he's in Boo's room. I would like to think that Simba is starting to feel a little bit better because the other day, whenever Simba saw Boo, Simba would go running and hide under my bed. That was when Simba's leg was really bothering him. And so for Simba to be here with Boo, both eating crunchies together, I think that's a good sign. Simba really did not do much hiding today. He slept on top of the cat tower downstairs, and he also slept in the shark downstairs. But I really wouldn't call that hiding because he was right with the other cats. And the other day, he was hiding like under the bed by himself and also under the dining room table by himself. So hopefully he's feeling better. He did limp a little bit this morning. Boo's been digging his crunchies out of the digger. He's so funny. He just like throws them out of there. The other cats take them out more gently. Okay, so I took the small litter box that was upstairs in the bedroom and I put it back down here in the bathroom with the other litter boxes. I figured maybe Simba likes it better because the sides of it are lower and it's not as hard for him to climb into, because he was downstairs all day and then the minute he went upstairs, he ran straight for this litter box and he used it upstairs. So I'm thinking maybe it's better for it to be down here where he is. Okay, so I took the vacuum out and Simba was on the stairs and he decided he needed to run up the stairs. And when he tried to hop up the final stair, like from the landing to the kitchen, that's when he started limping again. So then he limped from the kitchen into the dining room. Right now he's hiding under the dining room table again. So this would be the second time today that he's limping. Yeah, but I'm gonna vacuum and hopefully he'll come out and then either he'll go downstairs by himself or I will pick him up and bring him downstairs. I have been picking him up over the past few days and he has not had any issues with that. I'm super, super careful of how I'm picking him up. But Boo's supposed to be on free roam tonight. And Simba should be going downstairs. I mean, worst case scenario, Boo will be in his room again tonight and Simba can, you know, sleep wherever he wants to up here.
Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
I just came over to the cat tower to say good morning to Boo, and I looked outside and the family of geese is walking around. They're heading further into the woods right now, so it's hard to get a shot of them. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, Boo. Hello, Boo. Hello. I need to get ready for my day, but Boo has decided he needs pets. I wanted you guys to hear him purring because he was purring so loud. Okay, Boo, I gotta go get ready. Good morning. Good morning, Stella. Good morning, Simba. I let them up, and I am giving them their wheatgrass right now. And in a little while, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, I will give them their breakfast. I want to make sure they have plenty of time to eat as much wheatgrass as they want. Of course, you know, after having large trays of wheatgrass, I don't know how thrilled they are with like this dinky little pot. Hey, Stella. How are you? You good girl today? So Simba came upstairs and jumped into the cat tower. When he came upstairs, he was not limping, and obviously he's jumping okay. And so I decided to give him some wheatgrass in his little cat bed. So right now, he's enjoying some wheatgrass. Hello, Simba. You gonna eat your wheatgrass? Simba loves wheatgrass, right? Right, Simba? You love wheatgrass. I hope your leg is feeling better. Okay? We're gonna eat breakfast soon, okay? We're gonna eat breakfast soon, okay? But first, eat some wheatgrass. The goose family is down the street. Those little babies got much bigger really fast. This is like super zoomed in. So if it's shaky, that's why. It looks like it's going in and out of focus. That would be the autofocus on it. Eat your wheatgrass, Simba. I gave it to you to eat. He was eating it for a little while. He likes to watch the geese. Okay, you just want to sit next to it for a little while? Okay, Simba, you could sit next to it. Out of all the cats, Simba is really the most delicate one. He's the smallest one, and he's the lightest one. Hello, Simba. You must play with the camera strap. Okay, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. So Simba did not come running downstairs like he normally would for food. When I came back up, he was like walking around the dining room. So I don't know if he tried to run downstairs and then he started limping and hiding, or he's just, hanging out up here. So I am giving him his portion of food here in the living room. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the small litter box back upstairs. I put it downstairs last night when all the cats were down there. But if he's hanging out up here today, I think I'm going to put it back up here. That way, if he needs to use it, he doesn't have to go all the way down the steps again, because I really want him to move around as little as possible. Ideally, I would just shut him up in my bedroom, but he can't look out the windows of my bedroom, and he really likes sitting on the cat tower and looking out the window, so I'm just going to leave him up here and hope he doesn't, run around all day, which I don't think he will. If he's not feeling good, he's not going to run around. There, Splash. So look, he's climbing. He's jumping and climbing. So what I am going to do every day now is check the security footage just to see if and when he's limping around. It's 1 p.m. and I came home to have some lunch today. Just about to head to my office, and Simba's been sleeping in the cat tower all morning, which is great. The more he stays in one spot and just sleeps and rests, the quicker his leg could heal, hopefully. He's sleeping in his normal strange position. Simba's supposed to be on the live stream right now, but instead he's laying in the sun. The problem is I have to leave and I have to shut the door. I'm sorry, Simba, you can't lay in the sun while I'm gone. Okay. It's probably good for him to sit in the sun and heal his leg, but I can't leave the door open like that. And the only other sunny space and the only other sunny place is in Boo's room. Right now it's about 7 p.m. and I'm just getting home. I just got out of my car and I looked at the lawn and I saw this. It's a cute little bunny rabbit. Isn't it adorable? I wonder if there are going to be bunny babies around soon. I wonder if the bunny babies are going to survive the feral cats. Hello, little bunny. Hello, little bunny. I think it knows I'm talking to it. Or about it. Hello. How are you, Mr. Rabbit? If it wasn't so cold out, I would stand here a while and film more. But it's really cold out. And I'm gonna go inside because I did not defrost any raw food for the cats for dinner. That's why I'm home right now. So I could get some food starting to defrost. Hello, Simba. I just gave Simba some treats with some herbal tinctures on them to hopefully help speed his recovery. I've not seen him limping right now since I've been home. And I don't think I saw him limping this morning. Last time I saw him limping was last night. He could still be limping today. I have to check the security footage. But for the most part, I've not seen him limping. So here's Stella and Splash is in the round cat bed. I'm going to give them some crunchies because I just put out their food to defrost and it's going to take a while. And whenever I try to speed up the defrosting process, like people say, you know, put it in like a thing of warm water or something, it never really defrosts it correctly. So I found that by laying out the food onto like a sheet pan, then it'll defrost faster. So right now I am going to give them some crunchies. So for dinner tonight, the cats are getting their Nature's Variety Instinct raw chicken bites. I went to the store today. I had a coupon. It was like spend $50 on anything in the store and you get $10 off. So I got them some raw food at a discount. And so Boo's getting the raw food with some water, and he's getting one of the Bench and Field treats on top. I've been putting like a treat on top, like, you know, you would put a cherry on top of a sundae. All right, I just came downstairs to get a platter to put the cat's food on, and Simba ran all the way upstairs, walked around the kitchen, ran halfway back downstairs. So hopefully his leg's feeling better, or at least a little bit better. Cats are getting the same thing as Boo, except they're also getting some of the cat grass powder on top. And there's also a few of the Bench and Field crunchies on there. I think there's 3, 1 each. Simba already had some, but... So Simba is right here, eating with Stella. From the looks of things, things are looking back to normal. You know, I think... I'm not 100% convinced that Simba's leg is completely healed or is fine now. In my mind, he's still under observation, just to see what's going on. So far today, I have not seen him limping. And that's just with my eyes. I have not checked any of the security footage. So. But it is a good sign that he's down here eating with Stella and Splash at the same time. Okay, right now it's 12:21 a.m. and I have to say Simba seems to be a bit more active today than he's been over the past few days. And he seems to be a bit more back to his normal self. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. But so far, so good. Today was good. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos. And please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.